Good evening and welcome to B.LEAGUE action here this Wednesday. And we have the San NEOPHOENIX taking the floor against the SHINSHU Brave Warriors. Both these squads are coming off victories, and so they'd want nothing less than a victory here once again. Who will take back-to-back? We'll find out in just a bit. We'd like to welcome you to the Kotobuki Arena, Chikuma, the home of the SHINSHU Brave Warriors. As we take a look at the team standings there, the SHINSHU Brave Warriors at 500 with 19 victories and 19 defeats. At the end of the table in their division are the San NEOPHOENIX with 6 wins against 30 defeats. We talked about SHINSHU coming off a victory. That was against Levanga Hokkaido. That was last March 9, and they won that contest with a score of 103 to 94. On the other side of the coin, San NEOPHOENIX coming off a victory over Nagoya. The Diamond Dolphins, they won that game with a score of 85 to 82. That was also last March 9. Here are some of the highlights of that victory of the SHINSHU Brave Warriors. Their hero there was that gentleman there knocking down that three-point shot. That's Yuta Okada, who finished with 34 points. He was scorching hot from downtown. And he continued to roll even in the second half. He was backed up by Yang Jae-min, who also contributed 13 points. Let's see if Yuta Okada can continue to sizzle. Not that Okada, that's another Okada. We're talking about the previous Yuta Okada. And here, the highlights of that victory of the San NEOPHOENIX over Nagoya. Big slam there from Elias Harris. That'll tie things up there after that basket inside from Elias. Pass from Matsuwaki, and look at this, Yamauchi. It falls to Matsuwaki, drains that three, and that would be the marginal basket. Ken Matsuwaki and that gentleman there, Elias Harris, come up big once again for their squad. Let's find out. Just a bit of a change here on the lineup for the San NEOPHOENIX. No more Justin Knox, who has been injured. So they've let him go and they've signed up Max Hisatake, a 23-year-old power forward, standing 6'8". And here we've got our officials on our screen. 3 officials handling proceedings today. Referee Udatsu, Referee Nakagawa, and Referee Ogata. Here's the lineup of the San NEOPHOENIX. As usual, they're reliables. 30 Ravena, number 0, number 4 Robert Carter. Of course, we talked about Elias Harris. Number 20, there's 30 coming onto your screens as they call in the entire squad of the San NEOPHOENIX, and also Shota Tsuyama, who they were able to acquire from Alvark Tokyo. That's him there on your screens. They also have 2 special designated players already on their roster for Coach Taishiro Shimizu. That's Ryota Hanzawa and Kohei Tsuneta. Coach Taishiro taking over from Coach Branislav Vicentic, who they let go. And let's see how that coaching change spurs the San NEOPHOENIX. Well, right now we've got the SHINSHU Brave Warriors as they host San N. Let's find out their squad and their eventually starting 5. Right now, we're taking a look at some of the key players. That is, of course, Yuta Okada, who's been doing great guns as of late. You can see his averages there. 15 points, 46.5% from the field, and shooting just under 40% from three-point distance. Can he continue to do so? We'll find out. And here we have the lineup of the SHINSHU Brave Warriors. And there you have the starting five for Coach Michael Katsuhisa. That's him on your screens. Starting out there with, you heard it from the PA announcer. Starting out with Koku Magai, Reo Maeda, Josh Hawkinson, Wayne Marshall, and Yuta Okada. On the other side, San NEOPHOENIX will start out with Carter, Matsuaki, Harris, Tsuya, and Yamauchi. So the new style of Coach Shimizu is to have 30 Ravenna coming off the bench. Once again, the starters for both these squads. The hometown SHINSHU Brave Warriors starting out with Kumagai, Maeda, Hawkinson, Marshall, and Okada. For the visiting San NEOPHOENIX, they've got Carter, Matsuaki, Harris, Tsuya, and Yamauchi. A lot of times, coaches will start players who did so well in their previous match. That might be the case here for Matsuaki after hitting that game winner. Robert Carter has been very, very consistent together with Elias Harris. Elias Harris was injured in the middle part of the season, but he's looking good now. There's Matsuaki on your screens. Yamauchi thrust into the starting five. A lot of games he's actually been coming off the bench, but here today, Coach Shimizu says, I want you as a starter. As we mentioned, both these squads coming off victories last March 9. They want nothing less than back-to-back victories. SHINSHU Brave Warriors trying to break into the top 3 position, while the San NEOPHOENIX want to just be able to make sure they get a better record and they move up in the standings. Brave Warriors with possession first. They go to Hawkinson, dribbling his way closer, puts up a baby hook and works. SHINSHU on the board first, up 2-0. Carter doesn't usually bring down that basketball, but brought it down there. Looking for some space. Tsuya gets inside. No, he's gonna get blocked. Looked like an open lane. Trying to go inside. Yamauchi's gonna track that one down. First turnover for the Brave Warriors. Cross-court pass, Robert Carter. will step back, put up a three, will come up short. Okada with the board, his first. Trying to help out in other facets as well. But he is their top scorer. Open three, bang! Ko Kumagai can hit that. And just like that, the hosts up 5-0. Yamauchi trying to race down court, gives it up to Carter. Back to Yamauchi. Now they gotta make their move. Elias Harris comes out, he gets it. We'll bring it closer, 15-foot jumper works. First 2 points for Elias Harris, and Sanen is on the board as well. A minute and a half gone here in the first period. Nice bounce pass. Coming to contact there though was the defense. Marshall always trying to get his teammates involved if possible. Very unselfish player. Let's see when Okada decides to look for his shot. As we mentioned, coming off a 30-point outing last Wednesday against Hokkaido. Marshall orchestrating on the outside to Okada. Up against Matsuwaki. That's a nice matchup. We look inside. Marshall tries to barrel his way in, and that'll drop. Back to a 5-point lead here for SHINSHU. First 2 points in the contest for Marshall. Marshall's been having pretty good averages. 10 points, 5 boards. Yamauchi finds Harris. Bounce pass, Matsuwaki with the layup. Elias Harris has a 3-point shot, but he'd rather operate inside the paint and from 15 to 7 feet out. That's definitely a charge. Oh, they're gonna say it's a blocking foul. It looked like he really lowered that shoulder. Let's watch it in the replay. You be the judge. Well, he didn't make too much contact with the shoulder, but he also pushed off. First personal foul is going to be called on Yamauchi. Looked like he got the raw end of that one. Okada looking for some space, puts it up. That's a great pass. Marshall inside, yes. Marshall now with 4 points. Okada with an assist. Getting his big man involved. Okada is yet to take a shot here. Back up to a 5-point lead for SHINSHU. Matsuwaki from the 15-foot line will come up short. Reo Maeda. Looks for some space, puts up the floater. That looked a little too strong, and Hawkinson knew it. Blocks the offensive rebound. Okada look for a shot here now. No, he doesn't. He goes inside once again. Marshall bullying his way inside. Baby hook works. 6 points now for Marshall. And the lead is at 7. Pretty good start here for the Brave Warriors. Yamauchi, nice turn, gets away. Suddenly the defense was caught napping there. No reaction to the man going towards the hoop. Foul's going to be called there. That's going to be the first on Matsuwaki. Check that. That's Tsuya, number 28. Matsuwaki's number 14. First substitution of the match. And coming in is Jae-Min Yang. We talked about Jae-Min Yang earlier in the pregame. He had 13 points in that Hokkaido victory. So he's starting to settle in here. And when you have a player settling in, obviously, Coach Michael happy with what he sees, and he's going to go to him a little bit more. There's your first real look at Coach Taishiro Shimizu. There is no timeout on the floor, just a brief powwow. Looking to team foul situation. So far, Sanen with 2. SHINSHU. Still no fouls yet in this contest. Almost 4 minutes gone in the first period. Hawkinson will give it up. Once again, the speedster, Kokumagai. Marshall doesn't give it back to him. Attacks against the triple team. Kicks it out. Okada. Stutter step. Puts up a floater and hits. Okada still finding his range. Finding his rhythm. Finally puts up his first shot and drains it. Another 7-point lead here. Kumagai is going to pick up a foul. That's going to be his first team foul for SHINSHU. First entry now, 30 Ravenna. Coming off a very successful stint with Gilas Pilipinas a few weeks ago in the FIBA Asian qualifiers for the 2023 World Cup. He was the team's leading scorer, and he feels that's going to help his confidence. 30. Up high. Elias Harris is going to take this shot though. Will miss. Carter trying to battle. Hawkinson comes out.
Bravo.
Jamie Yang. That was a good shot. He was free. Just misses that one. A while ago, 30 Ravenna was asking for it at the top of the key. Didn't get the pass. Yamauchi will now take a break.
Defense.
First look there at number 21, Rio Tawatari. He was the usual starter for Coach Branislav Vicentic. Here's 30 now. 30, a little bit of a stutter step. Overshoots that layup. Anthony McHenry has checked in and he finds the cutting Josh Hawkinson. And just like that, the lead has ballooned to 9 and a timeout will be called by the Sanen NEOPHOENIX. Well, the SHINSHU Brave Warriors look like they picked off from their last victory over Hokkaido to start out this first quarter here. Definitely looking for back-to-back victories. And they want to be able to move above 500 in the win-loss column. 30. Forces his way. Will get blocked there by Jamin Yang. Yang is 6'7", 30, 6'3". You can see Yang taking advantage of that length of his. And now we're going to have the first look at Max Hisatake, who last played for the Shibuya Sun Rockers. Forced to put that one up. They're going to get another crack at it. Tawatari calling out the play. Max comes out. Tawatari looks for Max! That was supposed to be a highlight play. Just couldn't really hold on to it to slam it through. Hawkinson with a little mismatch there against 30. Will he try to force the issue? Doesn't. Jamin Yang will come up short. Nice boxing out there by Harris. And he'll bring it down himself. Up against McHenry. Trying to look inside. Max looking for space. We'll give it up. Kawatari's got to realize. Nice pass. They got to put it up. Shot clock. Down to 3. Matsuaki, bailout shot. No. That was very close to a 24-second shot clock violation. And now SHINSHU looking to build an even bigger lead here. Traveling is going to be called there on Jamin Yang. Checking in for the first time is Tatsuya Nishiyama. Sugiura is going to check in for the first time. That's Yusei Sugiura on your screens. He's a tall, small forward at 6'5", who last played for Shimane in the previous season. Gets possession here. Harris working on McHenry. Deep inside the paint, quick spin, not gonna work. It goes right back to him, and he comes up with a slam. Credit his attacker there, keeping that ball alive. That's gonna cut the lead down to 7. Under 3 to play here in the first period. Okada puts it up. Hits! Okada now's got 5 points. And he continues to sizzle from downtown. Kawatari kicks it out. We look for 30. 30 looked like he wanted to put it up at 3. We'll challenge Jamin. And we'll miss. 30 having trouble with the length of Jamin Yang. Okada puts up another 3. Gonna be short. 30 with the rebound. We'll give it up. Sugiura attacks. High. Not gonna drop, but a foul will be called. So 2 free throws coming up for Yusei Sugiura. Hawkinson's first foul. Getting off his seat there is Coach Michael. Starting to sense a little bit of trouble, though his team is up by 10 at 18-8. Now it's 18-9. Nice firepower off the bench here for Sugiura. Taishiro Shimizu, the new head coach of the San NEOPHOENIX, was an assistant coach under Coach Branislav Vicentes, was actually a Shibuya player till the year 2019, so he's only been retired for about 3 years, really. Looking inside, nice lead pass, but taking it away is Max. Trying to go inside. Foul will be called on Nishiyama. Nice incursion there. Kawatari just loves to attack the basket whenever he possibly can. There he is on your screens, and there he is on the free throw line. Ryo Tawatari played for Hiroshima last year. Standing 5'11", 28 years old. Pretty good norms. He's been on the floor for about 11 minutes, give or take. Contributing 3 points, 1 board, and 3 assists. So he's there to play make more than anything else. That free throw is going to cut the lead down to 8. Free throw is very important here for the San NEOPHOENIX. They've missed more than their share so far this season, which has cost them a game or 2. Under 2 minutes to be played here. Nice handling defense there against Reo Maeda. 30 with the interception. Splits the double team, will put it up and gets denied there by McHenry. McKenny was just waiting for that left-handed shot from 30. 30, taking it strong. Promptly gets denied, but the ball will stay here with the boys in white. Carter back on the floor, replacing Elias Harris. There's another rejection. And Tawatari hits. And just like that, Coach Michael Katsuhisa doesn't like what he sees. The lead has been cut down to 6, and he calls his first time out here tonight. During the last time out, Coach Michael Katsuhisa was very demonstrative. He made sure his players knew exactly what he wanted. They need a victory here to get back above 500. McHenry cross-court pass. They go outside to Rey Maeda. Foul's going to be called there on Hisatake. That's his first. Hisatake is a very young import, only 23 years old. He gives his team a lot of energy. Not as much experience though. First foul in Hisatake, third on the San NEOPHOENIX. Under a minute to be played here in the first period. I get inside a little bit too deep. Hisatake almost lost it. I thought he was free. They go inside. They're trying to get the high flyer Hisatake. A big dunk inside. It's not happening so far. They've missed on 2 opportunities. Here's McHenry. Easy pass. Nice combination there from Marshall and McHenry. Lead is back up to 7. Difference between the clocks of 5 seconds. Tawatari to Carter. Carter's got that in his range and hits that 3. Lead is down to 4. More than enough time here. San Nendo has a foul to give if they want to give it. 4th shot. That looked good. Just a little bit off to the right. And the first quarter is in the record books. The Brave Warriors lead this one 20-16. Welcome back to B.LEAGUE action here this Wednesday evening as we're coming to you from the Kotobuki Arena, Chikuma, the home of the SHINSHU Brave Warriors as they host the San NEOPHOENIX. Both these squads coming off victories last March 9. Who will make it back-to-back? We'll find out. First quarter done. Pretty good quarter for both these squads, but a better one for SHINSHU as they lead by 4. First look at Chota Tsuyama, who was the usual starter for Sanden early in the season. Nice basket there. Elias Harris just nonchalantly puts it up, kisses it off the glass, and that lead of the Brave Warriors just down to 2. Nice hounding defense put up there by Tsuyama. Yamauchi will be reinserted. First look at Luis Kurihara, number 12. Number 19 is also checking in, Yuta Osaki. The coach Michael making full use of his bench. On the outside now, Marshall. Bounce pass. That's a great setup. Coming off the bench, not hitting though, was Osaki. But they got the open shot they were looking for. Carter. Gotta back his way down against Marshall. Gets it back. Couple of moves here for Carter. The pass a little bit too low. Off the shin of Yamauchi and Hawkinson. Attacks! Was looking for 3-point play there. Nothing Tsuya could do to stop the barreling Josh Hawkinson. 2 free throws coming up for Josh. Two will pick up his second personal foul. Maxi Satake has been recalled to the bench. Not really able to show us his athleticism here today. He's been fouled twice on slam dunks. Second here for Hawkinson. Makes the adjustment. Lead is now at 3. 21-18. Tsuyama having a lot of trouble getting it down court. Harris hands it off. Not able to get anything on that side of the floor, but here's Carter. Attacks, puts up a floater. Not gonna drop. Nice rebound there by Marshall. Maeda to the corner, extra pass. Maeda, another cross-court pass. 3-pointer on the way, not gonna work. They've been looking for that 3-point shot a while ago from Osaki, that time from Kurihara. So 2 of the players coming off the bench here to start out the second period, both missing 3s. Tsuyama using that pick. Ill-advised pass, Hawkinson. Nobody's gonna catch him. Easy slam there. Lead is back up to 5. Hawkinson now with 7 points. To go with 2 rebounds and 1 assist. Open 3, Harris will come up short. Not exactly his forte. Sealing early. It was Marshall, doesn't get the pass though. They look for Hawkinson. Hawkinson inside, too easy. Hawkinson now starting to burn the hoops, and he's got 9. Putting up a 3, not gonna work. They tap it, and it goes to Carter. They gotta run their offensive set a little bit more fluidly. Yamauchi forces that one up. Will miss. Another rebound there for Marshall, and a foul will be called. And that gentleman, Robert Carter, his first. You can see there is no flow to the offense of the San and NEOPHOENIX. Well, now they've got 3 changes. Hisatake will enter. 30 Ravenna will re-enter as well. And there was the hero of their last game, Yoshiuri Matsuwaki. Leads at 7 here for Shinshu. 3 minutes gone in the second period. Stopping, popping. That's great defense from 30 with a block. He pushes it up, finds Yamauchi. He might look to create here. Almost lost the handle. Elias Harris. Finding no space whatsoever. Creates space and will miss. Another rebound here for Marshall. He's got 4 already. He also has 3 assists. Looks like Harris is going to pick that one up. Checking back in is Tawatari. He was a starter here today. Anthony McHenry back in action. And now they send in Matthew Aquino. Originally from the Philippines, he is a local now. He has Japanese heritage. Matthew Aquino, remember, is 6'9", just about the same height as his father, Marlo Aquino. Was a long-time fixture in Philippine basketball. Falling away, not going to work there. Amanda taps it out, Hawkinson. Aquino asking for it. Will get it. He'll try to make his move. And the travel will be called on Matt. A little bit of clarification there by the officials, and we're now ready to play. Under 6 minutes to go before the halftime break. Tawatari looking for space, goes up high. And again, Hisatake was just looking for any space to be able to get up there. Get the pass and come up with a slam. He's been looking for that since the first period. He's one of the highest flyers we have here in the B-League. Looking to be able to take off. Can he? Will he? We'll find out. Score hasn't changed in a bit. 25-18. In fact, Sanen has only scored 2 points here. Tawatari might lose it. That might be off his leg. It is. So the offense of Sanen still stagnant. Actually, it's very low-scoring second period because Shinshu has only just scored 5 points. We go to the wing. Surprisingly, there is still no Yuta Okada. He's played sparingly. Aquino lost control of that one. He bobbled it, and he knew it. It is nice to see Matt Aquino, part of the Japanese pool for the FIBA Asia qualifiers for the 2023 World Cup. Well, whenever he plays against top-level competition, he can only get better. Harris. No, that was Hisatake finally getting control inside. Look at that push-off. 30 Ravenna saying, what happened there? McHenry said, get out of my way. There was no foul either way. Could have been a charge. You could have even called the block. But there was no whistle whatsoever. Harris, that's a good spin. That is his forte. And against Matt Aquino, he knows he can try to take advantage. Aquino played for the Adamson squad in the Philippines before he moved on to the B-League. A timeout's going to be called here. Our first official timeout of the game. The first one here in the first half. 4:46 remaining. It's a 9-point lead enjoyed by SHINSHU. Elias Harris now with 2 free throws off that foul from Matt Aquino. Elias Harris, not the smoothest of shots there. That rims out. Leading scorer for both these squads. Hawkinson's got 9. Elias Harris, a gentleman on your screen, got 6. That's a much better release. He's got 7 points now. To go with 4 rebounds and 1 assist. Just about half a quarter remaining. Here comes McHenry in the open court. Rebound. Hisatake. Tawatari calling out the play. That's much better. Try to get into your offense a little bit earlier, though. Blowing the layup was Tawatari. McHenry taking his time. They've got an 8-point lead. Look inside. Foul's going to be called there against Matsuwaki. Matsuwaki will pick up his first personal. He's going to have a hard time guarding Matt Aquino. There's an 8-inch difference there. And I think that's exactly what SHINSHU is trying to do. Take advantage of that. Carter checking back in. Hey, the veteran on the court for the first time, Atsuya Ota, longtime member of the Japanese national squad. He's 37 years old. Still feels he's got a few more years before he retires. Hawkinson knocks that down from the outside, and it's an 11-point lead now at 30-19 for SHINSHU. This is now the biggest lead in the ball game. 30. He has to score, puts up a floater. Eventually gets his first 2 points. That should be a portent of good things to come for the San NEOPHOENIX. Aquino, up high. Gives it up. They're trying to look for him. They can't get the entry pass. Maeda, that's a nice strip there from 30. 30's played very good defense. He's only had 2 points, but defensively, he's been a real gem. Harris, up and under move. Might be called for steps. Well, he looks a bit dizzy. 3:08 to be played. McHenry looking over their bench and telling them they gotta send somebody over to take a look at Elias Harris. Let's watch that in the replay to find out exactly what happened. He shuffled his feet, no question about it. Really a traveling. But he's holding on to his head. Or is he holding on to his head because he's frustrated and he feels there might be an injury? He feels a little shaken up. Here's what happened. He stopped. Well, he bumped into the body there of Josh Hawkinson. Looks a little woozy. Let's hope it's not a concussion. And they came up a little gimpy on that leg of his, so initially people thought it might have been something wrong with his leg. There's the hit. Couldn't quite see what happened, but they're not looking at his leg. It looks like he slumped over the bench. Well, play continues. San NEOPHOENIX already in the penalty. Let's see if SHINSHU tries to take advantage. Going to the other side, not going to work. Not a good work there by Marshall. Can't get it to drop. Here's 30 in the open court. 30 will be fouled. He looks a little shaken up himself now. There's Yuta Okada checking in now. He picked up his first foul. Okada has not really played too much. He's only played 7.5 minutes. Are they going to review this one? Looks like they might. Watch the foul. Crossover dribble there. Well, he did make some contact with that basketball, so you have to say that he was going for the basketball. You might not deem that an unsportsmanlike foul. But they want to review it nonetheless, just to make sure. Guilty party there is Yuta Okada. Okada's had a very quiet first half, only 5 points. He does have 2 rebounds and 2 assists. But nothing near his 34-point explosion over Hokkaido. Let's see what the officials deem. Oh, it's an unsportsmanlike foul! He apologized to 30. There was really no malice there. In fact, I was very surprised they called that an unsportsmanlike foul. But 2 free throws coming up here for 30. That just could help his shooting. One field goal. Here for 30. Puts up that free throw, hits it. Unsportsmanlike foul means it's going to be 2 free throws, which 30 made the first, and it's going to be ball possession here for the San NEOPHOENIX. They can try to really take advantage here. Sugiura checking in for San N. 30 makes both. He's got 4 points. He also has 3 rebounds and a couple of good defensive stops to his credit as well. Leads cut down to 7. Carter up high. McHenry on him. Marshall also is inside. 30. A little bit too strong. He felt he wanted to put up that 3. Looking a little gun shy here is 30. Tries to make that move, kicks it out. Yamauchi, floater. No. Big board from McHenry. That was an opportunity to really come closer here by the San NEOPHOENIX. As we approach the 2-minute mark of the second period. Yamauchi says he never touched it. Kumagai with a nice smile as well. Everything happened so quickly there. Nice spin. Kumagai trying to use his speed against Sugiura. Falling away. That's going to come up short. Great defense there by Sugiura. Carter to the wing. Yamauchi for 3. Yes! That's going to cut the lead back down to 4, and a timeout very quickly called by Coach Michael. Again, trying to stop the momentum. San N is building here. Watch it once again. Perfect pass. And nothing but the bottom of the net. Under 2 minutes to be played here before the halftime break. SHINSHU wants to get it back. And they do off that 3 from Yuta Okada. He's now starting to sizzle. He's got 8 points. He has really not played that much. But he's making good use of the time. That's going to be an offensive foul. That was clear. Not exactly sure what Max wanted to do there. Yamauchi already got past him. And he came up with a slight shove. I'm not sure if we're going to see that. But a very useless foul there from Max Hisatake. It's an offensive foul going to be called. He's lucky. That could have been a loose ball foul. And that might have meant 2 free throws here for SHINSHU. McHenry's going to give it up. Finding Okada. Okada, poor pass. This is going to be a time for Max to shine. And he does. Comes up with a slam. That's what he's been looking for since the first period. Wanting to fly. Wanting to sky. And he did right there. Cutting the lead of SHINSHU down to 5. McHenry will look for space. Yamauchi with a steal. Easy layup here for 30. I thought he was going to pass it back to Max for a highlight play. 30's going to score. 6 points now. 30's guarding Okada. Yamauchi goes down on one knee. And it's going to be an offensive foul called here on Ko Kumagai. Kumagai is going to pick up his second personal foul. There's confirmation. Watch exactly what happened. Try to make a bead for the basket. Stuck his elbow out just a tad. And that was enough for the referee to call that offensive foul. Timeout's going to be called here. San NEOPHOENIX wanting to score in this next offensive thrust. They're just down by 3. If you're just joining us, the SHINSHU Brave Warriors built up a lead of as much as 11 points, the last at 30-19. But the Sana NEOPHOENIX have roared right back and trailing by just one basket. They're down by 3. Difference of about 6 seconds between the clocks. Carter holding on to this one. Both teams in the penalty. Sugiura gives it up. 30. Back to Sugiura. Matsuwaki for 3. We're tied at 33. Our very first tie of the ball game. Matsuwaki doing exactly what he did the last time out. And that's good defense by the Sana NEOPHOENIX. SHINSHU not able to score. And that is going to be our halftime score. Dead even at 33 each. We'd like to welcome you back to the Kotobuki Arena, Chikuma, the home of the SHINSHU Brave Warriors, as this Wednesday evening they host the San NEOPHOENIX. SHINSHU got off to a very good start. They actually led 5-0, but Elias Harris and company came roaring back. Just too easy there for Josh Hawkinson. On the break, 30 would get foiled more than a couple of times on his forays to the basket. Harris will miss, get it right back, comes up with a slam. The big question here for Elias Harris is how is he? Because it looked like he went out with an injury, undisclosed so far, as Yuta Okada hits from the outside. 30, once again, inside, gets smothered by the defense. Carter from deep, rattles that one through. Tsuya is trying to look inside. Hawkinson with the steal. And the slam on the other end. They throw it up high. Only Hawkinson can get it. Here is when Harris went down with an injury. Holding on to his head there. Might have snapped the neck. First period ended in favor of SHINSHU with a score of 20-16. To the third period is when Sanen made their move. Despite the fact that they were down by 11 at one stage, at 30-19 they came roaring back. Here's Max, flying, skying, dunking. That's his game, above the rim. Good defense there. Bayamauchi gonna lead to this layup by 30. They kick it out, extra pass, Matsuwaki, and that would tie the ball game at 33 apiece. And that's where we stand here at the halftime break. Very disappointed look on Okada's face as we take a look at the numbers. SHINSHU shooting much better from 2-point distance and also from 3. But they gave 5 more free throws to the San NEOPHOENIX. That's what even things out. 10-6 for the Brave Warriors. Those are the turnovers. So they have 4 more turnovers as compared to the San NEOPHOENIX. 20-10. Those are the points in the paint. So SHINSHU really taking advantage of their big boys inside. 4 and 13. Those are the bench points. So Sanen getting a whole lot more points from the bench, and one of the main reasons there is 30 Ravenna, a usual starter, has been moved over to the bench. That's 30 there on your screens. You get more numbers. Rebounding, just about even. Assist department, SHINSHU up by 3. 11-8. Steals, Sanen's got 5. 3 for SHINSHU. These are the leading scorers. Harrelson's got 12. Okada has got 8. On the other side, Harris has 7. And those 5 and 4, those are actually rebounding numbers already. And then the assists. So Hawkinson with 12 points, Marshall with 6 rebounds, and McHenry there with 3 assists. On the other side, it's Harris with 7 points, Harris also with 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. For Robert Carter, the same number of assists given out by Ryo Tawatari. You can see there Elias Harris shaking his head, massaging it a little bit. We'll find out if he can come back. Well, he's taking off his jersey, so that means he should be starting out here. We are tied at 33 as we enter the third period of play from the Kotobuki Arena, Chikuma. Once again, we'd like to welcome each and every one of you back to B.LEAGUE action here this Wednesday evening. Anthony Suntay with the call. Glad you're joining us. And again, if you have any questions whatsoever about the B.LEAGUE, you can send me a tweet at Anthony Suntay. I'll be glad to engage with you about your questions on the B.LEAGUE. And Elias Harris, there is your question answered. He will be okay and ready to start out. His head knocked into the sturdy body there of Josh Hawkinson. Okada's going to start out for his squad. They need him to scorch those hoops a little bit more. As we enter the second half, a spate of threes on the board. That's clearly a turnover. That's going to add to the turnover tally here of SHINSHU. Not the way you want to be able to start, especially after yielding an 11-point advantage that you once had at 30-19. From there, they only scored 3 points. Carter, long two. A little bit too strong. And a race down court is Kumagai. That's Kumagai in your screens. A while ago it was Reo Maeda. Quick foul going to be called in Yamauchi. That's his second and first team foul for the San NEOPHOENIX. Just 35 seconds into the second half. Maeda will give it up. They go inside to the big man, and he gets fouled. That's going to be a foul on Carter, or take your pick. There were two defenders around him. Tsuya was there as well. And they're going to give it to Robert Carter as he collapsed there on the big, burly Wayne Marshall. No, they're going to give it to Tsuya. Check that, and Tsuya, because of 3 fouls, will have to be replaced. 30 will check in. Early entry here for 30. He has 6 points. Marshall makes the first. Now 1-point lead for that gentleman's team. In the middle there of the bench, Michael Katsuhisa. So far, has led his team to a 500 record, 19 wins against 19 losses. 2 free throws there, knocked in by Marshall. It's a 2-point lead by the Brave Warriors. Now chance of defense. Can they get defense? Matsuwaki inside, high off the glass, a little bit too strong. Okada does not really look for his shot here. He's got 8 points though. That's going to go to the other end. Are they going to change the call? Doesn't look like it. Hawkinson looks over at Matsuwaki, says, come on, you touched that last. Matsuwaki saying, maybe I did, but we're still going the other way. Yamauchi will give it up. Carter now. Past the timeline. Where did they go? Harris coming out to set the pick. Slides in. And nice basket there from Robert Carter. It seemed like he just walked into that shot. Carter now with 5 points to go with 3 rebounds and 2 assists. Hawkinson throws it. Boy, that was a little bit too hard. Ravenna on the break will challenge. Puts it up, but he knew. Despite the fact that it misses, Carter was there to clean things up. And it's now a 2-point lead by the San NEOPHOENIX. This is their first taste of the lead at 37-35. Bounce pass, not gonna work. That's another turnover. That's turnover number 11. They swing it to 30. Pops from 15 feet, hits. 30 Ravenna now with 8 points. And a timeout will have to be called here by the Shinshu Brave Warriors. They're now trailing by 4. Coming off that timeout, Coach Michael definitely wants his team to be able to score here. Cut into that deficit, and he wants to see if his players can execute properly. Okada will come up short there. Hawkins with the offensive rebound. Well, they got the open shot. Easy lay-in, no! But that putback is just going to be too difficult to stop there from Marshall. That cuts the lead down to 2. Not exactly the way Coach Michael drew it up, but in the end, he gets the 2 points. He's happy. His play actually worked. You got an open shot there for Yuta Okada. Harris will go to 30. Starting to feel a little bit more comfortable. Up and under move. That's going to drop for 30 Ravenna. 30 Ravenna now in double digits. He's got 10 points to go with 3 rebounds. And the lead is back up to 4 for the Sunday NEOPHOENIX. Now looking for Okada. Okada to the wing. Maeda with the easy layup. (41-39) is our tally. Pace picking up a little bit here. Elias Harris will be fouled. That foul is going to be called on Marshall. Marshall now picking up his first personal foul. Marshall with pretty good numbers. He's got 9.3 boards. Check that. He's got 10 points, 9 boards, and 3 assists. Second foul going to be called there on Josh Hawkinson. Hawkinson has played the most of anybody from the Brave Warriors. He's been on the floor for a little over 17 minutes. Harris makes that first free throw. Lead is back up to 3. Crowd trying to distract Elias Harris. Doesn't work. Harris is going to be replaced. Pretty good minutes for him. And he looks like he's fine. Gets a tap in the back there from Coach Taishiro Shimizu. And we got the high flyer back in the ball game. Max Hisatake. Already one dunk here today. Okada gets away from his defense. Sets up Hawkinson. Hawkinson for 3. No. Hisatake. That board is cleared by 30 in the open court. He'll attack, puts it up. It's going to drop there for 30 Ravenna. Nice touch there on that floater. And 12 points now for 30. And the lead is now at 6, 45-39. Sunday NEOPHOENIX have found their second win. Block? No, they're going to say it's a foul on Matsuaki. He felt it was a clean block up high, but it was somebody down low. McHenry still on the bench. That's Marshall on your screen. Second personal foul will be called on Matsuaki. Wayne makes the first. He now has 11 points.
One more shot.
He's now past his average. Usually averages 10 points, 5 boards. He's got way many boards. He's got 9 already. That one looked a little bit too strong. That was clear. 30 will track that one down. Lead is now at 5. Avena now getting into a groove. Trying to attack. Finds Yamauchi. Yamauchi hits! And the lead is now ballooned for the San NEOPHOENIX. They're up by 8. And an assist for 30 Ravenna. Hawkinson left open. Rebound there by Hisatake. Here's 30 once again. Wants to create for his squad. Max with a steal. They don't get it to him. Carter against a double. They go back to Carter. He'll attack. Put up a floater and hits. The San NEOPHOENIX now with a double-digit advantage at 10. The tables have turned here on the hosts. Now's the time for Yuta Okada. He's going inside. Hawkinson will get denied by Max, but 2 free throws coming up here for Josh. Good block though there by Hisatake to make sure there was no 3-point play opportunity. Third personal foul though going to be called on last Wednesday's hero, Matsuwaki. He'll have to be replaced. McHenry checking in once again. The tide has turned here. In the first half, if you're just joining us, SHINSHU had a 30-11 advantage. They were up by 30-19. They were up by 11. And now they find themselves trailing by 10. Hawkinson makes that first rebound. First free throw. San NEOPHOENIX already in the penalty. Still a lot of time here. 4:30 to go. Can SHINSHU take advantage? Inside, that's going to be a travel. Hisatake was trying to gather because he wanted to come up with another big slam. A lot of times, in those instances, it'll be good to just put up a floater. But Max just loves to dunk that basketball. Hawkinson will hold on to this one. Attack, he'll go inside. Basket for 2. And here they come. 16 points already for Hawkinson. Chance of defense once again. He's cut the lead down to 6. Hisatake overshoots. And here comes SHINSHU. Kokumagai might lose it. It falls to McHenry. McHenry will challenge. That's great hands from 30. He's done that more than a couple of times already here tonight. 3:29 to be played in the third period. This is going to set up an exciting fourth period for everyone. Kokumagai with the inbound from the baseline. Trying to look for something easy, but they're going to have to go up high. Max with a steal. Max flies, slams it through. There was a lot of contact there. And Coach Taishiro not happy with a none call. But the lead is back up to 8. There was definitely a lot of contact there from McHenry. We're going to see that on the replay a little bit later on. But McHenry really challenging. Foul's going to be called there on 30. Being a little bit too aggressive. Not a good foul there by 30. His first because that's free throws for SHINSHU. And you don't want to get this guy starting to heat up. Hawkinson will hit the bench. So we're going to have Marshall and McHenry, the duo on the floor. Tsuyama checking back in for the San NEOPHOENIX, together with Elias Harris. Boy, Okada has not really been able to find his range here. He's got 8 points, 2 rebounds, 3 assists. Misses that first free throw. But he had a 34-point performance last Wednesday. Today, he's far from that production. He's going to come up short this time. Max with the rebound. Tawatari calling the shots for the boys in white. Promptly gets it back. Max trying to seal. They don't find him. Sugiura has also checked in. 30 has been rested. Floater for Tawatari hits. And that lead is back up to 10. San NEOPHOENIX a while ago in the second quarter, early second period, couldn't find any rhythm in their offense, but right now everything's clicking. We're gonna have Tatsuya coming in. Also Kurihara. So again, Coach Michael going to his bench early despite the fact that his team is down. Some coaches would rather go to their starters. Coach Michael trusts his bench. Tsuyama gets it down. A lot of contact. Referee say play on. Nice spin. Tawatari gives it up. Sugiura with a jumper. No. Harris can't track that one. Lead is still at 10 as we approach the 2-minute mark of the third period. Nice look there at Coach Michael. Bit of concern on his face, and he should be. After an 11-point lead by his squad, they're now down by 10. Easy basket there for Anthony McHenry. Sugiura's gonna bring it down. No early offense here for the San NEOPHOENIX. That's clearly a foul. It was actually a late whistle, but it's a right call. 1:50 to be played here in the third. First personal foul will be called on Anthony. No one in foul trouble from both these squads. San NEOPHOENIX, though, are in the penalty. SHINSHU with still 2 more fouls to give. Max slides, doesn't get the pass, comes out to set the pick. Foul's going to be called there on Maeda. He was trying to fight through that screen. SHINSHU still with 1 more foul to give before they give a bonus to the San NEOPHOENIX. Tawatari trying to use his speed, getting away, trying to kiss it off the glass a little bit too strong. He can't believe it didn't drop. Now a chance for SHINSHU to inch even closer. McHenry once again against Tawatari. Cross-court pass. That pass was just a little bit too tight. It got there. Marshall liked it. Just couldn't make that spin for the slam. Max will be replaced by Carter. Max's attack has been on the floor for 15 minutes. He's got 4 points, 4 rebounds. Anthony once again attacks. Will get an easy layup. He's much quicker than Robert Carter. Lead has been cut down to 6. Tawatari puts it up, will miss. That might be a foul on one of the boys in yellow. It's going to be a number 55, Anthony McHenry. Harris was right there for the rebound and put back. They say officially it's going to be given to Luis Kurihara. And now SHINSHU in the penalty with a minute remaining. Carter trying to look inside. Harris will be fouled. 2 free throws coming up. Nice big action there. High-low play. Marshall's going to pick up another personal foul. That's going to be foul number 2 on Anthony Marshall. Check that, Wayne Marshall. And distract Harris, and it works. The crowd very pleased. Leading scorer for both these squads. Hawkinson with 16, 30 Ravenna with 12. Rebounding department, Ravenna's got 5, Marshall's got 10. And here comes Yuta Okada. Check that. That's number 12, Kurihara. Yuta's on the bench. They want him to start the 4th period. They can start out strong. Lead is at 5. A lot of difference between the clocks. Both teams in the penalty. Bounce pass, Tawatari falling away. No. They're going to look for the last shot here. That might have been a travel. No foul going to be called. Harris puts it up. No chance of that one going in. 3 quarters done here at the Kotobuki Arena, Chikuma. And it's 55 for the visiting San NEOPHOENIX, 50 for SHINSHU. As we begin the 4th and final period, no Yuta Okada starting out here for the SHINSHU Brave Warriors. That's quite surprising. Also no Jaemin Yang, 2 of the heroes of their last win against Hokkaido last Wednesday. They're both on the bench. And they have both really not stamped their mark here in this game today. Nice basket from the outside. That's going to give them a little bit more breathing space. Talking about the San NEOPHOENIX as they're up by 7. McHenry to the wing. Tatsuya will give it up. McHenry trying to make a spin. That's an ill-advised pass, but it might be a lucky one. No, it doesn't. Look like that might have dropped there for Reo Maeda. Yamauchi bringing it down. Using that pick. Finds Harris. Matsuwaki will attack. Carter for 3. Misses everything. Save to the wrong individual. Maeda will give it up. Open 3. Not gonna drop. Yamauchi felt he got a clean steal. But again, such a big body is Wayne Marshall inside. Getting that offensive rebound. Third personal foul going to be called there on Yamauchi. Not happy with the call, but he shakes his head and smiles. 2 free throws now for the big man. Wayne Marshall, their center, standing 6'11". He's 35 years old.
One more shot.
So far, no 30 Ravenna yet here in the 4th and final period. He is the leading scorer for San N. Looks like Coach Taishiro keeping him for the home stretch. Maybe about the 7-minute mark, he brings in 30. 6-point lead enjoyed by San N. Harris will come out. This is where he can go to work. He's got great footwork. And no foul going to be called there, as Marshall knocked him to the floor. Marshall asking for the play. He says, I'll stay down here first to give a pick. We can get it down court safely. Anthony McHenry once again goes to Marshall. The pass behind him. Not the best of passes. A foul is going to be called there on Maeda. Maeda now with his 3rd personal foul. There's confirmation. Both teams with a team foul each. Early here in the 4th. Carter puts up a long one and hits. That lead is back up to 9. Robert Carter with 12 points, equaling the 12 points of Elias Harris and of 30 Ravenna. So 3 players with 12 each. Extra pass. That's not going to drop. Kurihara has had his chances. He had a lot of open looks. Now might be a good time to bring in Okada. Josh Hawkins is going to check back in. And here comes 30 Ravenna. San NEOPHOENIX looking for a strong finish here. Max Hisatake in the ball game as well. Yamauchi gives it up. Carter. He might be looking for a shot, and why not? He'll give it up though. Tsuya in the ball game. Tsuya will attack. Gets denied. Carter tracks that one down. They're going to have to take an early shot. Another denial there. Shot clock down to 2. Credit that block to Reo Maeda. Here comes Yuta Okada, to the delight of the fans. So he has yet to really show everyone why he is their leading scorer. He's had a slow day today. That's not going to work. Max! That's not going to count. If Max put that one up as a layup, that would have counted. But again, he's got that penchant for wanting to slam the basketball every single time. He's got to be much smarter. He could have actually just laid that through. That would have been 2 points. That would have been an 11-point lead for San-En. He gathered and he wanted to be able to slam it. That's not realizing the situation. Still, as a point guard, Tatsuya Nishiyama. Hawkinson on the outside, back to Nishiyama. Stolen there. Carter on the break. Carter will stop. He'll wait for his teammates. Open one, and that's a slam that Hisatake has been looking for. And a timeout will have to be called here by Michael Katsuhisa. Rivera there on your screens, and you can see him talking to his teammates saying, one final push. We're now up by 11. Could get a victory here. Another steal by Matsuaki. Carter looking to try to put the finishing blow here. Up against Hawkinson. He's now much closer. Puts up a prayer. 30's there. Puts it through. 30 with the offensive rebound and putback. He now leads all scorers with 14. And the lead is up to 13 at 64-51. Swarming defense put up here by the boys in white. And they've really clamped things down on defense. That seems like the calling card of Coach Taishiro Shimizu, the new coach of the San-En NEOPHOENIX, wanting his players to really get down and dirty more than anything else. Open three. Kokumagai can't get it to drop. 30 can't get it. Comes up with a steal though, but he's going to lose it. What an effort shown here by the San-En NEOPHOENIX, who badly want this victory, looking for back-to-back wins. They won last Wednesday against Nagoya. Can they make it back-to-back here with a win against SHINSHU? Under 6 minutes to be played here at the Kotobuki Arena, Chikuma. They've got to look for Yuta Okada. Nice flyby there, but a miss once again for McHenry. Tsuya will attack early. Not a good decision. That was 1 against 3. Hawkinson inside, another ill-advised pass. And a foul is going to be called there on Maeda. That's going to be foul number 4. That's a poor decision there for Rio. Coming back in is big boy Wayne Marshall. They need his inside presence. McHenry will be replaced. And coming in is Kazuya Mitsui. He hardly played. But now, obviously, Coach Michael Katsuisa going real deep into his bench. Things looking good so far here for the San NEOPHOENIX as we approach the midway mark of the fourth and final canto. Tsuya almost lost it. He will be fouled. That's going to be team foul number 3. That's going to be the first personal foul there on Wayne Marshall. 30 gets it in bounds. Got a lot of time to burn. Kawatari trying to attack. Puts up a 14-footer. No. That attack was a little bit too early. Kumagai calling out the play. Play number 1. We go to the main man, Okada, who has been shackled. There's a quick double team. Hawkinson for 3. That rims out. Tawatari is going to grab it. He's going to lose possession though. Hawkinson inside. Basket and 1 opportunity, they say. That looked like an early foul by 30 Ravenna. That should have been on the floor. But Marshall heads up play. Put it up very quickly. 4:51 to be played here at the Kotobuki Arena, Chikuma, as we get this technical timeout.
Number 50, Wayne Marshall for 1 shot.
Under 5 minutes to be played here. And a bonus free throw coming up here for big man Wayne Marshall. Trying to cut this lead down further to 10. Still in this ball game are the Brave Warriors, no question about it. And their fans know it. They're trying to be a little louder. 30 will bring it down. Not a body there being put on him by Mitsu. He gives it up. Yamauchi now. Yamauchi trying to attack. 30. With 4 seconds in the shot clock. Falling away. A little bit too strong. Time for Shinshu once again to further cut into this lead. Hawkinson. They go inside. Nice defense put up there by Max. Kokumagai, extra pass. Mitsui for 3. Bang! That's going to cut the lead down to 7. And now a timeout will be called by Coach Taishiro, wanting to make sure there is no momentum built up by the Shinshu Brave Warriors. the San NEOPHOENIX continue to be aggressive. That's what they got to do. Seems like they're now a little gun shy. They got to continue to build on the lead. Yamauchi stops, pops, will miss. Why not go to your imports? Elias Harris is there. Robert Carter's there as well. Okada. Nice pass, and they're going to the main men. Josh Hawkinson scores. Hawkinson now with 18 points to lead all scorers. And that lead is cut down to 5. You like this if you're Sanen. Carter handling it. They should get it back to Carter. Or inside to Harris. Harris, quick spin. Gets denied there by Hawkinson. And a travel is going to be called. It seems like the offense of the San NEOPHOENIX has been very predictable. On the other hand, you can see a while ago, Okada cutting through the defense, finding Josh Hawkinson for the easy 2. Still a 5-point lead by Sanen though. But SHINSHU with possession. Exactly 3 minutes remaining. Marshall trying to barrel his way in. Hawkinson for 3. No. Nice rebound there by 30. 30 Ravena's got 7 boards. 30. Almost lost it. Now makes a beat to the basket. Puts it up. Not gonna work. Still a 5-point lead. Here is Okada. Okada once again. Forcing the issue. Will come up short. Yamauchi. Now Carter. Carter left open for 3. That could be dangerous. Bang! San NEOPHOENIX looking good here. 15 points now for Carter. How do you leave Carter, who's one of the best 3-point shooters of Sanen, that wide open? SHINSHU might have to pay for that. Trying to go inside. Nice look there by Hawkinson. They're all looking at the referee saying, that should count, that should count. 4th personal foul is going to be called there on Yamauchi. Turns out to be a very good foul. That would have been a 3-point play. Pacing the sidelines is Coach Shimizu. Looking to pick up another victory here. Marshall will give it up to Okada. Okada. Hawkinson explodes to the basket. 30 Ravenna with a foul there. He doesn't like the call. He felt it was all ball. It'll be nice to see that again. But regardless, as far as 30 is concerned, no 3-point play opportunity. Under 2 minutes to be played here. Hawkinson's first. Makes the first. Not a problem there. Lead is down to 7. Brave Warriors need his second free throw. And they get it. Sanen needs to find Robert Carter once again. 30. We'll give it up. A little bit of a weave. Yamauchi. They swing it out. Extra pass. Carter for 3. That's a dagger. Back-to-back threes here for Robert Carter. And the lead is now ballooned to 9. Timeout will be called by the SHINSHU Brave Warriors. Watch it evolve once again. Extra pass. Carter for 3. 30 wisely lets that go out. Possession back to the San NEOPHOENIX. McHenry. Better ball handler is in now for the burly Wayne Marshall. But they're going to need some stops. Yamauchi just needs to get it past the timeline so they can use a little bit more clock. And he does. Again, try to use some clock. Clock's on their side. It'll be big if they're able to score here. That's great defense, getting to the passing lanes by Okada. McHenry finds Okada. Okada for three! Bang! And that lead has been cut down to 6. 50 seconds remaining. And finally, in double digits, is Yuta Okada. 30. Again, we'll use clock. But they need to score at least one more basket to get out of the woods. Carter says, let me handle proceedings. Sends everybody down. Now will make his move. Up against McHenry. Forces that one up. Will come up short. Here's McHenry in the open court. Hawkinson for three. Yes! And that lead has been cut down to 3. 18.4 seconds remaining in this one. Shinshu Brave Warriors within one possession. San NEOPHOENIX will call a timeout here. .4 seconds remaining here in this one. Important for San NEOPHOENIX. They're in the driver's seat. All they need to do is get the ball inbounds properly. As far as Shinshu, they have one more foul to give, so they're going to go for the steal. And then if they can't get the steal, they're going to foul. Another inbound play will be commencing. 30. Threw it up there. That's dangerous. There's a steal. Hawkinson gives it to the wrong individual. Wow. One mistake after another. That's going to be the third personal foul there on Hawkinson. Now that puts them in the penalty. 30 Ravenna there apologizing for that miscue. They're going to need to get another inbounds. And done properly. Couldn't get it done right a while ago. Let's see what happens now. Both coaches on their feet. Yamauchi will do the inbound this time. They get it to Tsuya. Tsuya pushes it forward. Yamauchi will be fouled there. So Morihisa Yamauchi will head to the line for 2 shots. 7.7 seconds remaining. All Yamauchi's got to do is make one. It will be a 2-possession ball game. They're still not yet out of the woods. Talking about the San NEOPHOENIX, but with a free throw here, things will be looking good, looking rosy. Let's see if a timeout will be called by the Shinshu Brave Warriors. Kokumagai has been sent in. He can get it down in a fraction of a second. Make both. McHenry, bring it down. Okada puts up a long three. That's going to come up short. Hawkinson will get it to drop. But that's a consolation basket as San NEOPHOENIX escape with this one. They steal one after being down by 11. They built up a lead of as much as 13, and they hang on to take this one 72-69. What a comeback here by the NEOPHOENIX. Hawkinson can't believe it. Just when it looked like they were in control of this ball game, they're gonna go down to their 20th defeat against 19 victories. San NEOPHOENIX will move up to 7 wins against 30 losses. 30 Ravenna there on your screens did his job with 14 points. Carter, though, led his team in scoring, especially with those 2 big threes. And those came in the last 2 minutes. Elias Harris also contributed 12 points. Good numbers all around. Robert Carter, 18 points, 7 rebounds, 4 assists. 30 Ravenna, 14 points, 7 rebounds, 1 assist. Elias Harris, 12 points, 7 rebounds, 3 assists. So a 3-pronged attack. In fact, include Yamauchi there, who's in double digits with 10. All smiles for the San NEOPHOENIX as they leave Kotobuki Arena, Chikuma, with a W. For the losing Brave Warriors, they were led by Hawkinson with 25 points. He also had 7 boards and 2 assists. Okada contributed only 11 points in a dismal showing here after he had 34 last Wednesday in their win against Hokkaido. Disappointing performance for the boys in yellow, and especially for that gentleman there. There was so much hype leading into this match, together with Jaemin Yang, who had 13 points in that win versus Hokkaido. But today, Jaemin Yang couldn't buy a basket. As I say goodbye to the fans, we're going to get set up to listen to Coach Taishiro Shimizu, today's winning coach. Here he is.
清水ヘッドコーチ代行、勝利おめでとうございます。
ありがとうございます。
今シーズン初の連勝、相手は違いますけども、今シーズン初の2連勝になりましたね。調子が上向きになってきたんじゃないでしょうか。
そうですね、いい感じでチームとして戦えてるなっていうのは感じてます。
選手たちには日頃何を伝えているんでしょうか。
とにかく思いっきりやりなさいと。でミスは起こるものだから振り返らずに前を見て、プレーをしなさいっていうところは常々練習から言ってます。
それが今日の試合でも随所に出てたと思いますし、リングに果敢にアタックしていく姿ですとかディフェンスのプレッシャーっていうのは、清水ヘッドコーチ代行になってから3円が少しずつ変わってきている部分じゃないかと思うんですけども。
そうですね、とにかくディフェンスをしっかりやらないとこの B リーグでは勝てないと。オフェンスは水物なので、とにかくディフェンスというところ、そこを安定して、そして何よりも今のサインはメンタルのところの安定っていうのが必要不可欠なので、その2つのところをとにかく口酸っぱく言ってます。はい。
それが今日のゲーム、前節のゲームもそうですけども、そういうところにつながっているというのが、今日のゲームを見ても思ったんですけども、終盤になってカーター選手のスリーポイント、外国籍選手、新しく、マックス久武選手も入ってきましたし、なかなかヘッドコーチになってから選手に伝えていくのがなかなか難しいかなと思うんですけども、このオフェンスの部分で改善しているところっていうのもあるんでしょうか。
そうです、今日は特に マックス久武選手が渋谷から、加入して、ロバート・カーター、エリアス・ハリス選手、だいぶなんていうんですかね、プレッシャーというか解放されてのびのびプレーできたんじゃないかと、その中で外国人選手にも強くアタックするで思いっきりシュートを打つ、そこを言い続けて、今日は終盤いいところでロバート・カーター選手が決めてくれて、それが試合の結果につながったんじゃないかなというふうに思います。
はい、勝利おめでとうございました。
ありがとうございます。
頑張ってください。
ありがとうございました。
Very good sound bites here from winning coach Taishiro Shimizu. Well, first and foremost, he said we got the win, and I'm very happy about that. As you see some fans from the San and NEOPHOENIX traveling here and watching the action at the Kotobuki Arena Chikuma. He also added that we wanted to make sure that we did well because we didn't want to lose this game. And he's also very happy with the new player on their team, which is Max Hishitake. He said Max gave us strength. He was very strong. And here is Max Hishitake.
久武選手、勝利おめでとうございます。新加入してチームにアジャストするのは難しいとは思うんですけども、今日の試合、ご自身のプレーはどうでしたか？
So it was the first game after joining the team, so probably it was hard to adjust to the team. But how was your performance?
I would say that the team prepared me the best way they could, and they made sure that I had all the plays. I met all the team and coaches, and they welcomed me so well that I was able to prepare as best as possible to help the team win today.
本当にチームの方々、選手、スタッフもはじめ、本当にいい形で自分を迎え入れてくれて、プレー面でも非常に準備をしてくれた、そのおかげで自分としてもいい形で今日プレーができたんじゃないかなというふうに思っています。
久武選手のプレーの特徴である空中での、プレー、随所に出ていたと思いますし、ブロックでも随所に活躍されていたと思うんですけども、これから3円をどういうふうに自分としては変えていきたい、これからどういうふうに強くしていきたいというふうに思ってますか？
How do you want to make the San and NEOPHOENIX to get better team from your standpoint?
I'm just going to come in and do my job. I'm going to play hard every day. I'm going to get rebounds, and I'm going to be loud on defense. And as long as everybody does their job, we can finish this season strong and get better every single day.
もう本当に自分の役割としてはまずチームから与えられたところをしっかりやること、それからリバウンドを取ること、それからディフェンス面でもしっかりチームに貢献していきたいというふうに思っています。あとはそれぞれのメンバーがしっかりやるべきことをやれば、このチームはシーズン残りのところもいい形で終わることができるというふうに信じています。
はい、勝利おめでとうございました。ありがとうございました。
Thank you. ありがとうございます。
ご協力をお願いしております。
A good performance there for Max Hisatake, finishing with just 6 points, but he gave them a lot of energies, exactly what they wanted. And he came up with 2 big slam dunks, not to mention his defensive presence. He actually had a couple of good body checks, stopping the inside incursion of Wayne Marshall. As we show you the highlights of the game that just transpired. Good start here. Kokumagai knocks down that 3. That would give SHINSHU a 5-0 advantage. But Elias Harris would hit. And they would stay in step together with the SHINSHU Brave Warriors as much as they could, especially in the first period. Hawkinson inside. 30 gets denied. 30 actually had a lot of incursions inside that got blocked, but he never stopped. He just continued attacking the hoop, and eventually he would finish with 14 points. There's Elias Harris who would finish with 12. 2 of those off that dunk. Here is Okada knocking down that 3. He was on target in the first period, but he hardly played in the second, hardly played in the third canto. Here's 30 once again attacking, gets denied that time by McHenry. Hitting a lot of 3s was Robert Carter, especially those last 2 3s in the last minute of play, which gave them this victory. Hawkinson with a steal and a slam. First period would end in favor of SHINSHU, 20-16. Hawkinson inside once again. Harris would get injured in this play. He would leave. He was able to recover though after the halftime break. Carter finds Yamauchi. Yamauchi knocks that one down. That would bring them closer after being down 30-19. Okada still continued to wax hot in the open court. That's what he's looking for. That is his specialty. Max Hisatake with a slam. Good defense by Yamauchi is going to lead to this layup for 30. And then his extra pass, that would tie things up as Matsuwaki hits that three, tying things up at 33. And that was our halftime score. Dead even. 3-3, 3-3, and then 30. Would miss, but right there for the putback was Robert Carter. Kumagai will miss, but his import was there again to help him out. That was Wayne Marshall. Nice attack by Reo Maeda. But the third period belonged to 30 and company. Floated that one up and through. And he found Yamauchi for that three-point shot. That helped them build a huge lead at 51. 62-51, check that. An 11-point lead. Another steal here. Hisatake skies and hits. He felt there was a lot of contact, and there surely was. Asking for a foul, none was given. And they played on. Tawatari kisses it off the glass. Some nice baskets there from the youngster, Kurihara. Step back there for Harris. And here were the big threes. Robert Carter's first. And a steal here. He'll wait for his teammates. And another slam there from Max. So all three of his baskets were on slam dunks. Three-point play in the offing there for Marshall off the foul from 30 Ravenna. That kept them alive in this ball game. He's gonna drop. And they came crawling back. Okada, nice find. Hawkinson for two. And here, another big three-pointer by Robert Carter. So Carter, in the last 3 minutes of play, had 3 threes. Okada. That got them right back in it. Hawkinson, this one, to get to within 3. It is a one-possession ball game at that stage. But in the end, they were able to make some free throws. Yamauchi was. And the ball game will go to the visiting San NEOPHOENIX as they improve to 7 wins and 30 losses. As we take a look at the numbers, SHINSHU shot 61% as compared to 38% for the San NEOPHOENIX from 2, but still, NEOPHOENIX got 1 more basket. They shot a whole lot more than SHINSHU did. So that's when you can say that the numbers are a little deceiving. Free throws, just about the same given, just about the same made. 17 turnovers as compared to 14 turnovers for San N. So they took care of the basketball a little bit more. Points in the paint, there was a big discrepancy at the half, and you can see the San NEOPHOENIX came back in the second half to make it a little closer. 13-27 bench points. Again, that's expected because a lot of the firepower for San N were really coming off the bench here today. Assists, SHINSHU actually had 10 more assists as compared to San N. but they had 3 less rebounds, so the numbers really didn't tell the whole story of our match here this evening. We'll show you the leading scorers. Carter would lead the winners with 18 points. He also had 7 rebounds, and he also had 4 assists. So he took over all of the departments. On the other side, 25 points there for Josh Hawkinson, 12 rebounds for Wayne Marshall, and 6 assists for Yuta Okada. Looking just at the points department, Carter had 18 points, Ravenna had 14, and Elias Harris had 12. Hawkinson had 25. That's what's on your screens. Marshall chipped in with 15, and Yuta Okada also in double digits with 11 markers. Look at the rebounding story. 30 Ravenna also had 7 boards. So 3 players with 7 boards each. Ravenna, Carter, and even Elias Harris. So they really just pounded the boards. And that was one of the keys to victory here tonight. The San NEOPHOENIX take this victory 72-69 and improve to 7 wins against 30 setbacks. SHINSHU absorbs a loss and they fall behind 500. They've got 19 wins and 20 losses. That's going to do it here for our coverage from the Kotobuki Arena in Chikuma. Anthony Sutai saying thanks for joining us, everybody. Till this weekend, take care. Have a good week ahead. God bless.